One must learn to see the market not as a chaotic battle of numbers, but as a grand cosmic instrument. Imagine for a moment that every price swing is a wave in an infinite ocean, a note in a symphony. We begin by listening, using mathematics to find the market's dominant frequency, its fundamental key. From that single note, a universe of harmony unfolds, the sacred ratios of music and life itself, the golden mean, the perfect fifth. Project resonant levels where price must react just as a violin string resonates with its octave. We then give this music its form, tracing the divine angles of the platonic solids from market highs and lows, revealing the hidden geometric order. The numbers of ancient wisdom, 9, 22, 144, become our guides, signaling completion and rebirth in the cycles. Finally, we look to the heavens, mapping the very angles of the planets onto this symphony, confirming that the rhythm of a trading session is but a fractal echo of the celestial dance. This isn't merely a system, it is a realization that to truly understand the market, one must see it for what it is, a holographic expression of the universe, playing its song of number, geometry, and resonance.
Hello friends and traders, welcome back to this quick demonstration of the cosmic dance of numbers with the fusion of crystals, platonic solids, the planets and their angular momentum and their vibrations as they interface through the sound of music. We find some harmonic turns, so we are going to project these right now. So we're going to go to a basic tool we call this intraday circle dot timer, because remember, we're dealing with time which is circular in nature, cycles, circles, squares, the bounding 2D objects. As we do this, it is going to keep plotting these lines until infinity. Next thing, we also want to see how do we trade this. NQIM, it is a great opportunity for us to trade these turns. We can be a simple offset from here, and we can also do offset from here, and we can keep projecting it forward. What does that mean? Well, if you look closely what we are doing, we are offsetting this to the next line as a starting point. We're using this as an offset starting point, giving the trend some room to breathe. When it breaks, these are natural rhythms of the market. Alright, so we can also keep doing this. If market is going to keep on continuing to ride this wave, and we know where they're going based on C54, based on our reflection points, based on so many tools we have discussed, the models are unrealistic, so we can have these projected beams going there. When we turn on the other side, you're going to roll down from the reflective level. Stop loss is here. You got the idea. The line itself, there are going to be momentum shift lines. This is where the market is coming down into these lines. It's going to turn off. Coming down into the lines, it's going to turn off. So that is how we can trade these objects. Alright, top comes to the bottom, bottom, top, and it's projecting some. Now this is 10-minute chart, we can go down to 5 minutes as well, but you got the point. Market is going up into the line, it pulls back. These are quite a bit moves. Let's measure these moves. 70 points. Okay, so you got the idea. So we want to catch day's highs and lows. This is a great approach for accomplishing this task. The other thing what we can do is add the wave predictor. Level 3 wave predictor. And the question of placing this predictor, we want to place it on swings. We can also place it on other things. So if I just place it on swings right here, and we have the ability to see the lines as well. Alright, so what are we doing? If you see, there are triangles and parallelograms and triangles and parallelograms, and this is simple basic geometrical structure with the vibration frequencies embedded in the measurement. So now the chart is not squared, which is okay, but we can square the chart as well. So if this is the obvious swing high and low, we're going to project the line from touching the dots. 3 dots methodology have been discussed many times. 1, 2 and 3 touch. Break of this, we're going to take 1, 2 and 3, just parallel break of this, we're going, right? So these are way beyond Gann angles you must have heard about. As the wind whispers through the window, we also have an opportunity when you're doing this and this, the market is going to turn at these levels, circles as well. Okay, and this circle is right there. All these are turnings. This one is here on the top here. You got it? This one is projecting the top right here. Close by to the left, a little bit of left. You got the idea what's going on here, my friends. Alright, so you see on the top there is a circle on top. When it converges with a circle from this geometry, this is the most profound thing you can ever see in your life, my friends. Believe it or not is your private conscious maturity that has to rise to this level of understanding. So what do we do with this? We can shift it. I'm looking for weekly big moves only. So we can do it. So that is one object of doing it. And then now what we have is the interface of this structure with the energy structure of time. So you can take the high and project it at this qualified bar, which is the hot spot. Literally hot spot, because that's what these are. Identifying the turning hot spots. What do we do? Well, look at this. Market is going up and up and up. Okay, 3 dots. What not? Next is got 2 dots. Now you can see here this line, and this is breaking at the same structure. Look at the top dot as well. This is a hot spot for turn. Now you also need to have some projections of time and price merging together. I hope this makes sense. You're just drawing these lines. Alright. And And the alternate next thing is you can do bigger swings. So question is, where do we do it? Well, I showed you highs and low swings. Also, other opportunity is to do this high and low and to one of the hot spots. Okay, so this, how about hot spots? If this is a clear close by high and low, we can use these too. So what are we achieving by doing these dots? We are looking at highs and lows and changes of, now we love, as I suggested earlier, you're better off doing this swing to swing when you're reaching your C54 levels and you have multiple of these lines coming together and merging with this outer space overlay with the market natural vibration overlay. You have something to worry about, and that worry is how much money management can I do to participate in this profit opportunity. So market is going down and this interface is here. We can simply take this line, and this center is right here as well, and project the line. When you got off this line on this side, you're going, my friends. So what you should do is draw these vertical lines as noted earlier, like this, right? This, all the dots. So now this dot is merging with this guy, very strong confluence within a few bars, within half an hour. And then you do this same thing for this geometry, as the geometry overlays multiple hot spots. Let's do some other color, maybe this guy, and let's make it dash. Okay, so what do you do? I got this. And I'm saying, okay, this, anything close to this natural energy of the market is aligning with these circles. Yes, we are. So I drop it, right? And then initially I confirm it. Okay, this is working. It just seems like it's vibrating nicely, right? So I can drop all the lines here, and now I'm looking for multiple lines to be dropped. So what do? I can now move it. So I keep the one pinned at this energy level and I initiate a new hotspot. When I initiate a new hotspot between these two lines, I see this guy here. So this guy has shown up here twice, one from earlier and one from now. I hope this makes sense. So we have these lines. Well, this is pretty close by, but I would like to have an overlay. This one was overlaid earlier, right? Now we have two of these. Much better. Two of these. As they say, united we stand. That's why they call brothers and sisters. Remember, there's a call of unity which goes there. In the world of singularity, they're trying to converge into singularity, right? Remember, ultimately this business is for lone wolves, unfortunately, right? There it is. So you're using these natural trend lines and the merger of timelines. Now there is no line based on these factors, because you'll get maybe 2 or 3 usable things on these in 24 hours, 3 or 4 things. All right, now we can do the same thing, project the lines. It's coming down to the same thing over and over. See the top, this is where the line is drawn. This is coming. All right, and then this guy is also coming on the same spot. If I move it forward, now I see what I was talking about. So I moved it from here. You can move it from here, line to line, right? So if I'm gonna move it from here to here, let's say I want to shift my bottom to top. Come on. Okay. And what do I see? This line is overlaying this line again. One thing, this line is coming close to this line. So this is telling us when market comes into these hotspot lines, now geometry has to be, it'll be okay to square, not square, but it'll be good to square it because it's geometry, right? It'll get you much more better precision. Market is coming into these turn point lines, boom. So I hope this is a system. Try on YM because it moves smoothly, it moves longer distance. Try on a smoothing instrument, gold will work beautifully. NQ can also be tamed. ES is also our go-to guy. Thank you, friends and traders. Appreciate it.